What's up, everybody? We're back with some more Minutescape.
Minutescape.
Or, as we like to call it, Minutescape.
Minutescape.
People really liked this one and wanted to see more of it.
And there's still more to do.
Here we go. If you missed the first episode, make sure to go watch that first. But
link in the description, maybe. Or like at the end of the video, it'll have like a box or something. I don't know how this YouTube stuff works.
You can find it, I'm sure. But yeah, this is the game where you're essentially the heart from Undertale, except you're a box, and you
gotta dodge bullets.
You gotta dodge bullets, and then get things to make things and stuff. And
I guess we just dive right in, right?
Yeah, we're gonna dive right in because we've already spent all of our resources.
Well, we've got enough that we could theoretically buy the even more health, but I think we want to save up for like blazing fast. Right?
Maybe, but I don't mind even more health, honestly.
Oh, there's a reduced bullet max speed over there, I saw.
Okay.
Remember, left click makes you smaller, right click does a...
Okay.
Every 30 seconds, the fight changes.
And our goal is to make it to 5 minutes. Oops. I clicked the wrong click. I was trying to be small.
And instead you were Matrix.
Instead you were Matrix. John Matrix.
Good old John Matrix with his bullet time. Oops, 30 seconds, now the greens appear.
The movie Commando.
Greens used to be dangerous, now they're heals.
I don't think they're heals. They just don't make us bigger anymore.
Oh, right. They used to be dangerous because they made you bigger at collection. Now they've stopped making us bigger. So they don't do anything. But we have to collect them to collect the resources. You see in the top left, you get 1 point every time you... Well, it starts as 1 point. We have since got big multipliers. 1 point every time you dodge reds and purples, and you get 1 every time you collide with greens.
Getting wrecked by the perps here.
Every time. I will be here forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Sam Reich has been here the whole time.
He's gotta be here forever because I'm...
let's see. We got enough to use less charge over on the left for the greens if you want.
And even more health.
And even more health.
Here.
There's also stuff down below that, we can't quite see it there. There we go.
Fewer easy bullets is new up here.
I know some people were saying that we actually don't necessarily want that because we're going to need a ton of reds eventually, but I still think we're not going to get as far unless we just lower the total number of bullets.
Yeah, it's assuming that I have infinite skill, and if you've watched the show long enough, you know that I don't have infinite skill.
You could get the huge box, which should open the break the box soon.
I need more.
Yeah, you need more purples.
Health regen, and then potentially more fewer easy bullets is new up here.
And really, you need that reduced bullet max speed is what you really need. So maybe grab that even more health if you... Oh, you're so close to 6K. But reducing bullet max speed, I think, is going to help.
Yeah, so where are you saying that?
Right below the even more health. Right
yes.
But you have to get that to open...
Hey, look, fewer easy bullets is new up here. It looks like maybe 2 more based on how much that grew there.
Oh, the greens will eventually heal you. We just right below that.
Yeah,
that's what I was seeing. That's why I thought they healed you because eventually. And obviously, we want all the money so we can get all the income multipliers over on the left there.
Just go big health so I can take more hits.
I feel like you need that less charge over on the side. That's what you really need. Because there's also a become tiny button over there. That's right. We're just going to identity theft.
Don't identity theft, kids.
That is bad.
Identity theft adults, they have more money. Wait, what?
Whoa, wait. Also crimes.
Ouch.
30 seconds.
All right.
So as you can see in the top left, we've seen reds, greens, and purples, which means the best we've done is over a minute, under a minute and a half. So, if you missed the first episode, you should go back and watch it so you can really see that early grind.
Whoa. Whoa.
DuckTales.
Oh, whoa.
All right, 1 minute. You want purples?
I like doing the double shot with the purples.
Yeah. Now the slowdown timer thing, the slowdown one.
Oh.
That
117.
That's the best time. We're getting close to being able to multiply incomes again.
More plus incomes. I could hold for that, or more triangle incomes. I can't do that
Until we get over the 2 minute mark. Now, we could use 40 to make all of our greens do +1, but if we save for 50, all of that doubles.
Which is
so that'll make it 6.
Objectively, just better.
Yes. Granted, we want both, obviously, because
sure.
But you've also got plenty of greens and reds here now, so you can make yourself faster if you wanted, or get more health, or fewer easy bullets to appear.
I want to get more health because I do think that reducing the bullet max speed is going to be huge, and it looks like 700 to 680 per one.
It's not bad.
Oh, that's
so we're gonna have to build around it.
Sad
to get there.
I can get more health because there's no other. Oh, or use less charge.
Yeah, or use less charge. I do think the use less charge is probably good, especially because it opens the things around. Increase your charge regen, so you can use it more often.
Try that.
Oh, 2 away from.
Yeah. I just want to. I want to maximally spend when I can, except for.
Except for saving the purples here, because you theoretically could have a less invulnerability cooldown, or slowly regen health, but you gotta get those income multipliers, so that you have to do less grinding. Although we have no idea how big the tree is. Oh, I forget. There's also the lab and the manual.
Yeah.
Where were we on unlocking those next ones? I think in the lab we need the next resource that we don't know about.
I feel think like so, and other just time things.
Oh,
we have to survive for X amount of times to unlock certain things.
So we could potentially poke our head in just to double check.
Ouch. Okay, almost at a minute.
Alright, so purple should be showing up in about 3 seconds.
Ouch. No, I couldn't escape that one. Ow.
And you're out of
everything.
Slow charge. You've got plenty of small charge, but you have no slow charge. You do have slow charge back. Not a ton, but...
And... Oh, I was so close. I wanted to hit 130.
Yeah, but 125 is not bad. And you did get the 50 purples, so you can now get that multiplier. Plus, now you have access to become tiny. You don't have the resource for it yet.
I have access, but I don't have access.
Right.
Oh.
Do you think you can maybe grab the fewer easy bullets as new appear and then go around to get the reduced bullet max speed? Like if you grab that box, is it going to show the one below it?
Maybe. I'm thinking about getting increased mass charge for my slow.
Yeah, I mean that's huge.
Down on that, and then that'll allow me to also get increased charge regen.
Yeah, I think that's great. That's a great idea. You want to just go into it?
You know what? So increase max charge on something else that I don't have yet.
It's fuzzed out because you don't have it. That's the next one in the lab, I think.
Okay.
You can also just like you said, increase the charge regen on either of those.
Either of them.
Or do you want to for that one? Do you increase the charge or do you make it use less charge? Which do you think is better?
That one just because it finishes it out.
Fair enough. And now you have 59.
do something like that.
I want to check the lab real quick just to make sure. That's 75 purples.
Okay, so we could save up for that.
Okay, but we also have to save up for more multiplier still too. So, and then anything in the book, and so that's just time.
I was very close.
Yeah, which means you get there. You get there better now, potentially.
Okay. So back to the grind.
Yep.
Okay. Just the longest 5 minutes of your dang life.
It's the longest minute and a half of your dang life so far.
Well, it's the most non-existent minute and a half of my life. I haven't gotten there. I think the bullet slowdown is going to be enormous once we can get there.
Yes.
Do.
Okay.
Ow.
55, so purples will be here any second now.
Roughly 5 seconds from when you said that.
Well, yeah.
Oh, I tried to squeak.
Man, we need to find a way to get a multiplier on purples, because good lord. Just still getting 1 per is...
Ow. Walked right into that one.
Also, having the greens heal you, I think, will also be huge in this.
Yeah. Oh.
Slightly worse than last
so
time, but not
close.
bad. You're getting there. If you keep putting points into the increased charge regen on your timer, you can then get to use less charge on that too.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
So if you really want to lean into making that better.
Even slower time.
Ooh. Although that doesn't necessarily help you as much, because it slows you too. So it's just like, well.
It costs 5, so I figured I'd do it to see what else is there.
Player slowed less.
Okay.
So that is what you really want for that.
Costs a lot of triangles though, and if I'm trying to increase my triangle gain, I
It's
shouldn't
like-
go too deep into that yet.
Correct. Currently, we have no. Currently, we don't even know what the next resource is, and that's the resource we need to increase your purple income.
Yes.
So that's, and I'm hoping the more all income is also that same resource.
What I should do is hold on to my pluses for. Well, no, because I don't have this unlocked yet.
Right. I think you need to grab that fewer easy bullets as new appear up in the top right,
And
to
then
be
work
and
your
then
way,
work your way down.
my way down.
Yeah. So I think you pick that up after this next run. Oh yeah, we're ticking for 30 reds per new shot. Oh, and I forgot. It's not 1 per each one you dodge. It's each one that fires gets you the resource.
Yes.
So even if it hits you, it doesn't. It's okay.
Well, it's not okay.
Well, you're right. You lose health if they hit you. We got a decent amount of health. We got some armor. All right, 30 seconds.
We got
greens are
regen, so
spawning.
it's like I'm already full health again. Like
That's
it's
true.
not that big of a deal, but it's that big of a deal because I shouldn't get hit.
Yeah, well, yeah. And the greens you do have to collect to get there. Bits. Yeah, early on the greens made us bigger with each collection, which made it real hard to live.
Ouch.
All right. 1 minute.
I used the power a lot there. Because they keep shooting at me in doubles. Ugh.
Yep.
Ooh. Ooh.
You only have a little bit of charge, but you do have charge.
Ah.
You're getting there. 48. That's enough for more green income if you want it, or you can keep holding on for the shield. The wild thing is, without knowing what that shield gives you, don't know if it's good, right? Because currently it would...
And I can only hold 2 powers at a time.
Right, that's what I'm saying. If you like Tiny and Slowdown...
Well, as far as I can tell right now, I have to keep Tiny. Because the way the purples are shot and how much homing they have...
yeah, you can't
dodge them without shrinking.
Right.
So... But maybe the shield is just... You don't have to dodge them. You click it and then you just are immune.
Maybe. So do we save up for it, or do we get more green income? There's not a... Well, no, there is. I was going to say, there's not a whole lot that currently uses green.
The more health and all that.
I think we grab the fewer easy bullets on the red, because that should open up whatever's below it. Alright, and then we'll need to buy it a couple of times to get the even more armor, which will then allow us to get the reduced bullet max speed.
Okay, so maybe we get just the base income here.
I think it's a good idea.
And then we do we hold on to our pluses for later, or do we...
Now that we've got an extra one there, that's essentially an extra 2 per. So now we're talking 8 greens per green that we collect. So we don't have to be as reserved with them, especially since we're going to need to get that fewer easy bullets like 3 more times to even get the even more armor. And that's going to be, probably close to 50,000 reds. So I don't think we need to be conservative with the other resources just yet.
As soon as I can slow down these bullets. Now, I don't know if one exists yet, but there should definitely be an upgrade that is the opposite.
Just speeds it up?
No, speeds up the timer.
The timer. Maybe that's what the time machine is.
I mean, there is a thing called a time machine, but it requires that
a resource
I can
that we don't know
exist for longer than a minute and a half.
Yeah, but you're getting close.
Although right now I'm kind of getting my butt whooped. Oh, I grew at the wrong time. Did it again. He moves like they do. Okay, I'm getting cooked. I can't do it.
Oh, that wasn't even 10K.
I know I'm bad.
No, you're fine. I think you have to save the reds. Greens, that's fine. There was more health up there. Alright, well now currently you have no use for greens, but there's clearly more greens coming.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want to spend 10 purples on the even slower time, or do you hold off?
Also lessen vulnerability, cooldown, etc., but...
You need to save up for the incomes, you need to save up for the shield, you need to save up for health and armor.
I said all of the incomes that I'm saving are for greens, and the greens I can't use yet.
Correct. So you don't need it right this moment. So if you're saving, I think you're mostly saving for the 75 for the shield.
Yeah.
To see if it's worthwhile.
If it makes me invulnerable for a period of time, I can just, instead of trying to dodge the purples, I can just eat
Tank
them. Oh.
Well, then the question becomes, which one do you remove? Do you remove your tiny, or do you remove your slowdown?
Probably the slowdown.
Because the tiny is still very good for
Yeah. The slowdown, I think, could be good eventually when it doesn't slow me down as much. But until then, technically speaking, it's not, strictly speaking, a pure advantage.
Right. It's giving you more reaction time, but it's not... It doesn't make you dodge any better than the way this one removing your hitbox does. Like that.
Doesn't make me dodge good at all, clearly, because I'm getting rocked out here. I gotta stop growing into death.
I can't. I eat the foods and then I grow.
Ow.
Also, I think getting that upgrade where the greens do a little bit of heal
will be massive.
You're getting solidly the 120s.
Yeah. One more of that,
Yeah.
and then I can afford the more armor. And then once I can afford the more armor, then I can get the max bullet speed, and the max bullet speed will cost me a whole lot of
250
triangles,
purples.
So I should be holding on to the purples for that.
For dear life. Or getting over that minute and a half mark and getting whatever. Although you need 50 of whatever that resource is to get one more purple income.
Yeah. I
So
don't feel like I'm there yet. But one of the prerequisites is getting more armor, and more armor will also be nice.
Yep. Take less damage per damage. Alright. Attack greens. Which really, at this point, the greens are... They're just sort of there.
Yeah. When they are able to heal, it'll be real nice.
Correct.
Hello. Hello. Ow. Okay. Here comes
The boys.
Okay, okay.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, I got him in the whirlpool, the vortex maneuver. Oh, they're figuring me out. Oh, come on.
You have plenty of time slow. A minute and a half passed and it did not give you a new resource.
That's concerning. Ah.
You got past the minute and a half mark, so that should open up something in the book.
Greetings, player. Aren't you tired of dodging bullets? Why not take a break and never come back?
Rude.
Well, this one is in red text.
So that red text is whatever is trying to keep the thing from escaping, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But that is 12k, so you can...
It's trying to imprison Minut, because that's the one that's trying to escape.
Yeah.
Alright. Even more armor. Boom, boom. Now we have this available.
Yep. So, do you save up for that, or do you buy the shield? Because you do have 91 purple now.
I should buy the shield, but... Oh, man.
I know.
Aim around you to stop bullets right in their tracks. Upgrading it might be the key to progress further. To upgrade it, I have to do this and or this.
Now you will have to go back in there for a second because you didn't equip it.
True. So
try that and see.
Try that.
See how it works.
And then
And then
Do
you
I
want
get even
more
more
armor,
armor?
more
I
health.
get more health. Do I save for the heals?
Well, the problem is that the heals you can't get until you get the stuff around it. So you either need to save up the 250 to get into there, or you need to build down around it. So now you can grab the reduced max bullet spawn rate, which will then let you get the heal you without having to reduce the bullet speed. Ooh,
So
invulnerability time on purple hit. Interesting.
okay.
I hadn't seen that yet.
Well, I think we just unlocked it.
Yeah, because it's like half full. All right.
All right, so just for
Oh, it stops your movement and gives you a shield. It looked like. Did it stop your? Oh, it doesn't stop your movement.
no,
Oh no, it just. But it puts a shield in the direction you're moving, so you gotta.
it's very precise and it's a small shield.
Well, that's why upgrading it is the key to progressing further.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Which at that point, then actually maybe the being tiny is the wrong choice. Right? Because if you can instead have a shield that covers you, slow down time so you can aim the shield better.
Potentially. Or I can be tiny and then the small shield becomes the big shield comparatively.
Good point. I don't think there's a wrong choice. Plus, being tiny here is nice when there's these millions of reds that you can just whoop. Like that.
Whoa. I was saucing for a minute there. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Also, your blue shield. Your shield is almost gone. You're down to about 30%. You're back up to 50. Oh boy.
Yeah. Ouch.
Okay. That's going to take a little bit of getting used to, but I think that's good.
It's very small. It's very small.
Well, then do you grab the stuff in the bottom left then to like have your... That feels bad having...
I have to make the timer better to make this better.
Or do you just keep saving so that you can work on getting the reduced max bullet spawn rate to get the greens healing you? Which do you think is more valuable?
I think I want to work over here.
Okay. I think I agree. Which means that that's a no upgrade level?
I think
Unless you want a little more health, but you also kind of want to save up so that you can dive right into heals as soon as it opens.
Yeah.
And obviously, a little got to play around with it more to know for sure. But how does the shield feel?
The shield feels okay. I definitely want it to be bigger, and the fact that the shield appears in the motion or in the place that I'm going means that I have to
You gotta want
to walk into a bullet,
right.
essentially, which is not necessarily something I want to do instinctually. Yeah, it's very much like a video game parry. You gotta walk into it.
Yeah.
I think my main goal is to use tininess more than blockiness, because I think it's more reliable, at least for me. And then kind of use the blocks when I don't think I can dodge.
Well, to that end, do you want to put the timer back on until you can upgrade the shield? Do you think that'll help more?
Hard to say.
Oof.
Ow. 125. Like, I'm not doing particularly worse.
No. It's about the same either way, I think.
Alright, well, reduce max bullet spawn rate.
Yeah, I think you grab that. Maybe one or two more of that to be able to finally get the greens to heal you.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna hopefully have a bunch of money ready to go as soon as I get that.
All right. right? And
then we just keep holding.
You just want to keep holding?
I'm gonna keep holding. I feel like maybe getting up like one of these
One of
two,
those
or
could be
just
very
keep
good.
holding on
For the 250.
the reduced max bullet speed.
Yeah.
I feel like once we can start getting whatever the next currency is,
Things are going to
we
shift.
can, yeah, because we can start multiplying the purples and.
Yeah. Well, there's that one upgrade that hopefully is the next one, which is increase all.
And then there's also the time machine.
Yeah, which don't even know what that does. Does it make it faster? Does it make it slower? Does it let you like rewind? Well, and the time machine, it looks like it's one of the out of fight things, like the lab and the manual.
Yeah.
So, I wonder if the time machine is like you can spend resources to jump timer. So like start your timer at 30 seconds kind of thing.
You know what? That wouldn't be bad. Can I start it at 4 minutes and 59 seconds?
Probably not,
Dang.
but maybe. This is all speculation. I don't know. Oh, here they come.
Oh, jeez, just so many. Ow. 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 Dang it.
Dang. God dang. Also, 16,000. Good lord.
Yeah, I know, it's expensive. But we keep on keeping on here. I feel like this one is going to be like as soon as we get it.
Now, I will say it's a .02 heal on pickup, but it's still something.
It's something. And that's, you know,
It'll get
0.02
more.
per level.
Right.
If that can help us heal through the hard times. Also, less bullets appear is also good. I know there are some people in the comments being like, yeah, but that means less income. And it's like, yes, but I live longer and
therefore get more income. Right.
Yeah. The goal is that I escape.
Yeah, the goal is to get to 5 minutes. Like, the income is helpful to get that, of course, but living is the main thing.
Yeah. If I can't get whatever the next income is, then it's all kind of for moot. Ouch. No, here we go. Huh? Ow. That's what I get for trying to be fancy.
Well, you broke a minute 30 again. So you're getting there.
Ah, slowly but surely.
That is enough for one more red. Oh,
I need one more. Alright. It's fine.
That's 20,000 or 250 purples, whichever you get first.
Oh, whatever we get first.
It'll probably be the reds, but I mean, lowering the bullet spawn rate also not bad.
That's true. Less bullets means less things to dodge. Less things to dodge means getting hit less. Getting hit less means live longer. Live longer means I unlock more things.
Correct. Plus, you also have to get it to open up the next thing in the tree. So, like, I mean, like, you don't have to get that one specifically, but it's either that or save up the 250 purples, which, we're going to get that eventually, but getting the heals going earlier, I think, will be bigger.
Also, when you beat this game, does that mean that you can, like, automatically, like, complete a no-hit run of Undertale? Like, you just have that mastery now?
I mean, maybe. Also, the music on this is very simple, but I kind of like it. It's a little ethereal. It's a little creepy.
Oh boy.
I like both the... the tick-tock of the timer, but also that tick-tock is not actually 1 per second. It's slowly speeding up to kind of show you, like, okay, things are happening. Things are panicking.
I'm panicking. Okay, it's gonna take probably another 2 runs before I get enough reds.
Yeah, but that'll give you... You'll immediately probably be able to just max out that greens heal you thing because you'll have enough green for it.
One can hope.
I'm waiting for an upgrade to change the resource halfway through leveling it. So it's like, greens will heal you. You can upgrade that with green until you get like halfway, and then it switches to needing purple. I feel like that'd be mean.
Ow.
Slap.
Ow. Okay. Ow. Bullets are rude.
As it turns out, bullets hurt. Purple's incoming!
Oh. The purples hurt.
As do the reds, which...
Well, yeah, but the purples hurt more.
They hurt emotionally.
Ow. Flippin'.
You're getting there.
It says it wasn't terrible, but it's lying to me, and we all know it's lying to me.
It's not lying. You're doing fine.
He wants me to last for 5 minutes.
Yeah, but you got to get upgrades so you're able to do so. Still got to get you your blazing speed at some point so you can just move faster.
What are you talking about? I'm already lightning speed over here. Look at me schmoove.
I need you to get so much speed that you move with your cursor and you just zip, zip, zip.
That'd be nice.
You'd be like, it's too fast! I need to slow down just so that I don't move as fast.
Nah. Do, 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 do. Ow. Ow. Alright, here comes the pain. Ow.
Just keep putting them in the whirlwind.
Yeah, but then they figure out my whirlwind.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, and I get caught in a corner like that. Oh, and then I just get freaking riggedy.
Got your shield.
Wrecked. I tried, and then I failed.
Alright, it's fine. You got enough for that. Boom. I am speed.
Even more armor.
Enough to get 3 of the levels out of it anyway.
Okay. And hopefully that will help. I almost have enough for my bonus
You only need
here.
40 more.
I do have enough to multiply plus income if I wanted to.
Yeah.
To do that
but
too.
Do you want that over the reduced max bullet speed?
I think I want the max bullet speed.
I agree. You've worked up so much towards it. So now let's see how much of a difference Green's healing you makes. And you got 3 levels in it immediately, so...
The purple phase is going to be the eye-opener.
Right, because anything before that, like, you'll see it
Yeah.
heal back up, but you're usually entering that minute mark at full health regardless.
Yeah, because I have enough innate regen where if I get tagged by, like, something like that.
You heal it back up before you even get a chance to test the green. I want you to get enough regen that you can just...
It doesn't feel super impactful, but we'll see. Ouch. 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 Okay, let's stop getting hit with dumb stuff. Oh, jeez. Ah. Mediocrity is not enough, but all I am is mediocritor.
Oh, 237.
I can get even more armor. I can get even more health.
Yeah, both of those would be good.
I can get more health regen, but that's...
Yeah, get the max bullet speed first.
Get more speed.
And that one you can do right now, because that's not really stopping you from anything else. Except for, you know, maybe potentially trying to open up, break the box.
I'm going to get... This health is relatively inexpensive comparatively.
You want to just... Yeah.
That gives me three more health,
hits.
Which is...
3 more health, yeah, which might even be more than one hit. More than 3 hits.
Or less then. Ooh,
yeah, who knows?
I could also be working on this to increase the shieldness.
Yeah, but that's increasing the charge. You need it bigger.
Well, yeah, but by unlocking that,
You might unlock another. Yeah, that's true.
I just need to do better. That's all. I wonder if it's even possible. Like, you have a fresh save file in this game.
Yep.
Can you do, like, just first shot, one shot, 5 minutes? Is it possible?
Absolutely not.
If you're just an absolute baller?
You move so slow and the greens make you bigger on collection. There's no way you're dodging.
Well, just don't collect the greens.
I mean, they come to you.
Yeah, but that... Not as easily as they do right now. I increased the magnetism.
You did increase the magnetism, that is true. But it's like if somebody out there wanted to put a task into this to see if it's doable.
Hit. Oh. When they come at me from 2 different directions at once. Oh, well, heck with me.
Minute 30. All right, reduce bullet max speed. We got the 250.
I mean, it's only by a small little bip.
Enormous box.
If I had whatever this thing was, I'd be working towards breaking the box. But I'm not. Use less charge.
Okay. So do you want to grab that because it works towards both things, or do you want more charge on, or do you want to use the other one because it's cheaper? And then you can
unlock challenges.
Ooh.
There's bigger shield.
But you'll need to put in more on the 2 next to it to open it. So you want to just go ahead and put the more max charge.
Yeah. Okay. Bigger shield, I think, will be quite helpful.
Yeah.
And I think we'll do this run. We'll see what we got, and then we'll do a last run. So this will be the penultimate run for the day.
Ooh. Ultimate pen.
And the only thing that we've done thus far today is we've improved our time by about 10 seconds.
Look. It's it'll take a little bit of work. Incremental upgrades. That's how that works.
The other thing we have to show for it was the game telling us that we should suck and stop.
That is true. The game was just like, you should not do that. We got two entities living in the game now. One that's like, let me out, and the other being like, no, don't do it. Go take a break.
One is me and the other's nut.
Oh.
Ow, ow, ow.
Oof, that was a bit of a rough moment. So,
I had to let my tininess recharge a little bit. Oh,
142.
I was trying as hard as I could.
I know. You were just talking about you only increased the timer by 10 seconds. So
It's
look at
20
that.
seconds now. Hurrah. Okay.
Oh, so you are going to have to go down. It's a little sad.
All right.
Okay. Maybe saving up for the more green income after all might not be a bad thing.
Yeah.
Or do you want more just health regen, honestly?
You know what? If we're going for one more run, let's make the efficacy of this last run
And more armor, too.
as good as we can. Even if it's a little bit wasteful.
I think it's fine, because I think giving you more health and more armor means you can live longer, which is the whole point.
Also, there's some pretty cheap, fewer easy bullets as new appear.
You just got to be able to, get through the armor to get it. And it's, which is still relatively cheap. It's just purple income is still a little slow.
Okay. Last run!
Here we go.
Okay. Ouch.
Thunk. It does make a very satisfying sound.
I'm not satisfied when it thumps me on the head. It's rude.
I also like how that thunk is like a record, almost like a record scratch. It does stop the music for that fraction of a second.
Okay. Oh, no. Don't get battered. Don't get bruised. Ow. Okay. Here comes the pain train. So I have a strategy.
Is it don't get hit?
Yes. How did you figure it out?
It was my strategy too. You got plenty of shield left.
Yeah, I've been using them intermittently.
Decent amount of charge, so you're over 50%. The small charge.
Okay.
Shrinkage.
Okay.
2 minutes.
I made it to 2 minutes. I made it to 2 minutes.
Still no new resource. But was that what we needed for the next book upgrade?
Yes. The
Nice.
next book thing.
Next lore.
That wasn't me. Please ignore it. It's been 43 years. You can't give up now. That's all you have to say. And then the next two are going to be mean.
Yeah, 2:30 and then 4 minutes. It makes me nervous that it's going to be 2:30 and then 3 minutes for the next ability or the next resource.
Ah. Here's charge regen.
Yeah. But it looks like one more of those that should give you the bigger shield.
Okay.
So do you want to start saving your greens? Or do you go grab the max armor to...
It's so much green.
Or do you save up a little bit more to get more greens from the purples? Because, like, you could go...
Oh, yeah, with that.
Right.
I think I hold the purples.
So you hold the purples so you can get more greens.
And then we work on that. As soon as we get bigger shield, we invest hard in bigger shield.
I think bigger shield and the shield regen.
Yes, we want to improve the shield as much as we can.
So you can actually, use it.
But the fact that we haven't seen the new currency...
Yeah, over the 2-minute mark is
over the
crazy.
2-minute mark. That hurts my soul.
Yeah.
But there we go. Well, more progress made.
Yeah,
we made it. We made it to 2 minutes. We passed another 30-second barrier. So we started at like 120 something, and we ended at just over 2 minutes. So
yeah,
I'm happy with that progress. All that progress came in the last 2 runs.
Look, but that's because we got more health and more armor.
Yeah.
And more health and more armor regen.
But clearly there's a lot more to go.
Yeah.
So, if you guys want to keep watching, definitely let us know. But with that, I guess we'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.